Good morning, my peeps. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, listen. This past weekend, man, was a very, very historical moment. Buju Banton has been hotting up the internet. All the hot topics, all the number one topic, all the trending topics is just about Buju Banton. Buju Banton return. Buju Banton is back. Man, listen. The stadium was sold out. Was a very, very historical moment. Big up to all of the performers them who came out and participated, from Father Berris to Queen of Reggae, Marcia Griffiths, to Mr. Cockatee, to big up the brethren Wayne Wonder, Assassin, Chris Martin, Romain Virgo, Itana. When me say all of the people who come out and participate, Grams from Morgan Heritage. Man, listen, if I don't mention the name, bless up on yourself, bless up on yourself, bless up on yourself. Thank you for all of the coverage. I wasn't there, but I've seen all the clips and I'm telling you, it was hysterical. But listen, there's another time in history that a lot of people don't know about. They really don't know about. And a lot of people don't remember because nobody has mentioned it. It was very significant for Buju Banton to start reintroduce himself back to the massive at the National Stadium. And I'm going to tell you why. Well, number one, it's really big and it can hold a lot of people. There's no other venue that could have held that much people to get the visual as what the National Stadium can do. That's it. And I knew that's why. But there's another place in history that I'm going to tell you about in a second. You see, Buju Banton started out somewhere in the late 80s. Right? Trying, honing his skills and all that stuff. If a lot of you have been reading and been doing a lot of research and stuff, you do know. He had some songs that he did in the very late 80s, but he didn't start hitting until the early 90s. The early 90s, everybody started hearing this song, Browning. Everywhere that they play, the place mash up. Place used to mash up. But still, nobody knew about Buju Banton unless you go to the Stone Love and the Metro Media and, all them different dances, But here's where it got interested. In 1991, that is when Buju broke out. And his songs were playing, but he broke out in 91. But then Stardom hit in 1992. And it took off from there. And I'm going to tell you why now. In 1991 of Sting, Buju Banton was introduced to the massive. Nobody knew who he was. They just heard his songs. They just know this was this rough voice. There were only a few rough voice DJs around, back in the days. Like, predominantly it was Shabba Ranks. There was a lot of rough voice DJing. You have Buju Banton and all them other guys. But Shabba Ranks stood out amongst the massive as the rough voice, the raw dancehall DJ. But let me tell you something. Sting 1991, Buju was introduced by Wayne Wonder to the massive. And let me tell you, man, I was there. And when, as a young man, I think he was probably 19 years old, somewhere around there. But when he took that stage and he belted out just a few words of that lyrics of that song, me love me car, me love me bike, me love me money and thing. Most of all, me love, listen, stadium mash up. Back in the days, I up there, so Sting used to be kept every single year. It started out at Cinema 2, I think. And then it went to the National Stadium. So that's why it was very significant that Buju Banton get reacquainted with the massive at the National Stadium, because that's where he was introduced to the world. So if you didn't know, now you know. A little piece of history. Okay, so do some research. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. You all have a blessed day and have a happy Thursday. Just want to share with you a little bit of history about buju Banton. Again, bless up to all the performers, bless up to the promoters, bless up to all who participated, from the workers on the field, the stage workers, the lighting, everything. Everything, kudos to y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. We ain't one, I'm a brethren. Big up yourself. Blessed Thursday. buju Banton, big up on yourself. Blessed. Lou Kirk out. Like, share, subscribe.